Because these kids have had trauma with their sensory systems that we're going to talk about. So, how does the nervous system work overall? We have to be in a just right balance. So if you are sitting here and everybody spun around 10 times, you would probably get dizzy, right? And then you wouldn't be able to focus on what I'm saying as much. But because you walked into this room just having had lunch, you're satisfied internally. Your body is not feeling hunger pains.
But the how part of a trauma-informed approach is not that difficult. So I want to just share some simple tools and systems. And if you can put these in place, and if you can get through the gate that we talked about in the first session, if you can get through the gate to understand our own regulation, then you can be on your way.
Association. One of our teachers talked about how he had a student who every day was front row, hand raised. And then slowly over time, she shut down. And he noticed by the third month of school, she was checked out in the back row, never raising her hand. He called on her, and she would take 5 seconds to respond, or she would freeze, like with a look of terror on her face. He eventually found out that over the course of that time, her older brother had been killed in a drive-by shooting.
The partnership meeting, so we scheduled monthly meetings with the key partners from the organizations that I shared, and then we set up meetings. We knew the principal's time was valuable, so we were careful to not meet with them as frequently. But what we decided to do was each of us adopted, in a sense, one of the schools. For example, I was with Carrie at Muffley, and so I touched base with her quite often. What do you need? When can we meet? Let's set up some times, get some professional development going, awareness, and so they started to take off.
Our high school is about 5,000 students, a little over 1 million square foot in size. So we've got kind of a small college campus, if you will, from that perspective. My role today and my goal, if you will, is just speak truth to you about school resource officers, and that's what this is all about. All too often what we're seeing and what we're hearing across the country and across our media is what school resource officers, what they're portraying school resource officers to be. And I'm going to share with you today what we do as an organization.